Hey everybody, I'm back with another Bay Area Ridge Trail hike, and this time my wife and I did the Carquinez Strait Regional Shoreline. Have a look. Here's a little bit more about the hike. It's 3.1 miles one way, elevation of 580 feet. Hikers, equestrians, and mountain bikers are allowed, although, again, I wouldn't bring your dog unless he's a big dog and he's cool and you're not worried about ticks and Lyme disease. There are bathrooms when you start the hike at the staging area. And there was even equestrian parking, so you can pull up and park your horse there. The first, quarter of this hike is a really steep incline with lots of thorns, and I think Parks and Recs will eventually get out there and mow it down, but it was really overgrown, making the narrow path even narrower. So it was really spiky and steep. If it were just one or the other, it'd be fine, but I wish it were just steep because it was a really beautiful, shady beginning to the path. It looked cool because it was still green. I'm still hanging on to all the green in the Bay Area, but I'm grateful that part is the beginning because you just kind of get it over with. It's hard to film when you're so tired. You don't want to whip out the stupid camera and be like, hey guys. So I didn't very much, or I would stop for a long time, catch my breath, and try to say something. So far, this is no joke. As soon as you start, it just kicks you in the face with elevation. All right, we made it out of the shady first part of the path. Turn around, you can see the beginnings of the bay right there. You can see the delta, you can see Highway 4. And now we can move on upwards that way. Once you clear off the really spiky, shady first part of the hike, it's nothing but rolling hills and it's really beautiful. Ashley's stoked. She loves it, she said. I don't know if you heard her. There were also just great views of Concord, Pleasant Hill, Martinez, and according to the book, you can even see the Sierra Nevada mountain range on a clear day, and I messed up because I wasn't looking out for it. There were clear skies and great views all around from what we could see. Like most of these hikes around here, at some point you can see Mount Diablo. There it is. I've never been up there, but someday. There's a lot of ways to hike up Mount Diablo. You can even take your car to the top. But we'll get to that another day. Let me know in the comments if you've ever been up Mount Diablo here in the Bay Area. You got that devil in you, bro? You tango with the devil? Not me. Not yet. It was a Thursday afternoon, so no one was really around. It was around 4 o'clock. Perfect time to go, honestly. It wasn't so hot anymore, and there weren't people. We ran into maybe 3 people tops. As soon as you see that tree right there to the left, that's about the 1 mile mark. And there were a lot of cows, more than normal, I think. I don't know. They were out there grazing and chilling and sitting and being in our way. All the hikes we've taken so far pretty much have had cows in our way, but this time they were seriously blocking one of the main gates, and we just had to walk through. And from what I remember, most cows are fine as long as you don't charge or approach the babies too closely. That's when the mama cows might charge you, but we calmly, peacefully, good vibes, we just coasted through, and the cows didn't seem to have a problem with that. I gotta get this grass, this wavy grass. I gotta smoke this grass. This just looks like a movie or something, like a set. Crazy to think it's just in the Bay Area, not far from you either, not far at all. This is huge, man. I can't even get all of it in frame. It's crazy to think people go up to the top of that thing sometimes, or they have been up there before. Crazy. Nice out here, very nice. And part of it up to this point right here is paved. It's overgrown, but beats the rocks. It's like where Donnie Darko hangs out.
Smurfs are asexual. They don't even have reproductive organs under those little white pants.
After all these rolling hills and open spaces, you start to make your way down into the Franklin Canyon, where you see the John Muir National Historical Site.
There's the train tracks. Right on the other side of the train tracks is the beginning of the Mount Wanda Trail and where we parked. And that right there is John Muir's house.
John Muir, as you may or may not know, is one of the fathers of the California state parks and the national state park system. But after you see the John Muir historic site, you go down under Highway 4. There's like a concrete tunnel. It's a little sketch, but it's not very long. And then you make your way back up just for a little bit, and then back down to the very bottom of the Mount Wanda trailhead.
All right, we made it back to Mount Wanda. Check it out.
It wasn't very long, but if you want to do this, I would recommend it. Just come prepared. Long sleeve shirts, the works. And if you got a big dog, go maybe bring them. But if you got a little dog like us, if you got a Chiweenie, I wouldn't do it. Thank you so much for watching and following along. I can't wait to do more of these despite my allergies. I'm going to keep taking my medicine and press on. I'm excited to keep doing these, and I want to try some North Bay and some Peninsula hikes because I was born and raised in the South and East Bay, and I know them very well. But the North Bay and the Peninsula, I don't know really well. So I'm excited to see what those hikes offer, and I can't wait to keep going. But that's where I am in my journey right now. So thank you for following along, and I'll see you next time.